Are you an expecting mom wondering what's in the Target baby welcome box and how helpful those items actually are in your journey as a new mom? Then stick around because I'm going to unbox my Target baby welcome bag and go over each item and talk about my thoughts about each one as a second time mom. Hey guys, if we haven't met, I am Chelsea with New Mom Survival, a site aimed at helping new moms simplify their new life. I am currently 29 weeks pregnant with my second daughter, and this Target Registry baby gift bag is from November of 2023, which is also the time of this filming. Let me just start off by saying that these Target Registry baby gift bags are the best. They have so many goodies in them, so many freebies, and they're super helpful. And even if I might poo-poo on some of the products, that does not mean that they wouldn't be helpful for a different mom. Okay, let's jump in. So the first thing we have is a Pedialyte packet, and this is actually more for mom. It's not for baby because babies can't have the Pedialyte packets until I think they're like 6 months or a year. But it says helps relieve mild to moderate dehydration caused by occasional morning sickness. So when you're pregnant, you get super thirsty, and if you're throwing up, then you just need a little extra boost of hydration. The second thing is Lancino breast pads. This comes with 2 breast milk storage bags and 2 disposable nursing pads. So the first time around when I had my first daughter, I didn't have any use for these because my milk never actually came in, but I'm hoping to actually have a use for these this time. So the breast milk storage bags are for when, you need to store your breast milk. And the pads are for when you leak, so you can put those in your bra cups because you don't want to leak when you're out in public. The second thing is Palmer's Stretch Mark Cream. And let me tell you a little bit about this stuff. Well, just stretch mark cream in general. If you don't know this, I think a lot of us know this, but if you don't know this, whether or not you get stretch marks really is genetic. So if you're trying to apply lotion twice a day, every day to prevent those stretch marks, it's probably not going to work. And that is what I did with my first pregnancy. It was like morning and night. I tried the Palmers, I tried the Burt's Bees, and I still got a ton of stretch marks. And it's just genetic, it runs in my family. But I will say that Palmer's and really any other kind of lotion, period, is going to help with dry skin and itching because your skin is stretching and it's just a little more dry when you're pregnant. So it feels great to just rub lotion on your belly regardless. And it's definitely not going to hurt anything. You just might not actually be preventing the stretch marks like you think you are. Okay, next is Aquaphor, and this stuff is great. There are so many uses for it for newborns and beyond, really. You're going to want it for diaper rash. It's a great skin protectant and it's great for eczema. So this stuff is great to have. Okay, next is gripe water. So there's a lot I have to say about this one. Some people swear by it, so it is great to have these little sample sizes like this because you can really tell if it's worth buying the product or not that way. It says it relieves gas, colic, fussiness, and hiccups. And my first daughter had all of those. She was very colicky, and I can tell you the gripe water did absolutely nothing. We got some gas drops, and that did actually help with the gas. But gripe water, if you don't know exactly what gripe water is, it's kind of an old wives' tale. It's like a concoction of different, like steeped herbs and stuff. But I've looked up the research on it, and there's not a whole lot of research to back up that it actually does anything. I think that this is mostly a placebo for moms. And heads up, do not give this to your baby if they are under 2 weeks. You have to be at least 2 weeks old because it can mess with the electrolytes in their system. So just be aware of that. But hey, having just a little sample size, there's nothing wrong with trying it out sometime. Listen, different baby products work for different people and different babies. So just because one of these products doesn't work for me, or just because I say something negative about one of these products, that does not mean that you shouldn't use it. I just want to give you my full experience with the product or tell you why I wouldn't use that particular product. But that does not mean that any of the products in this bag are like inherently bad or that you shouldn't use them. Okay, next we've got Huggies Natural Care Wipes. Sensitive and fragrance-free plant-based wipes with 99% purified water. Okay, so I will say that any kind of sensitive baby wipes, they almost always say 99% water. So later I will tell you about some that are really great. These, I haven't really used these, but I do see that there are quite a few ingredients, and that's as far as like a lengthy list of ingredients goes. um some things, it doesn't matter, but for baby wipes, I personally think it does. I think the least amount of ingredients in a baby wipe, the better, because this is really just to wipe the poop off their butt, to be blunt. It doesn't need to have soap. It doesn't need to have smell. And I mean, it's great that this is fragrance free and hypoallergenic. It's alcohol free, paraben free. Like, those things are great, but I will say that I have found better. So, not bad, but I'll talk about some better ones later. Okay, so I was digging around in the box hoping that there would be water wipes, and there are, because these are the ones that I wanted to tell you about. These are 99.9% water. The ingredients, it's literally just water, citrus, grapefruit extract. They put like a drop of that just to preserve freshness, but that's it. So there's no soap. There's nothing besides the water, the cloth, and the drop of citrus fruit to preserve these. So that makes these a great candidate for a diaper wipe. And I will say that we use these all the time still. We have not really figured out potty training yet, and so we use these on a daily basis, and we have since my daughter was a newborn, because we tried out the other ones, and honestly everything except these gave her diaper rash. So and also my pediatrician said that these are great. Next we have Honest Wipes, which in my opinion are a close follow-up to water wipes. So they are over 99% water, but just like any other diaper wipe aside from the water wipes, they do have a pretty decent list of ingredients, although they are alcohol free, paraben free, fragrance free, chlorine free, all that good stuff. And I know that they are more eco-friendly. That's why they're called Honest Wipes. They're like, they're more green. I think they are biodegradable. So if that's something that you prioritize, then this could be a great wipe for you. Okay, let's see what we have next. Ooh, this is exciting because these are my favorite baby bottles. The Philips Avent. Like I said, my first baby was colicky, and we tried just about all of the bottles, and as it turns out, bottles didn't seem to have any kind of effect on her fussiness, her gas, her just it did not affect anything. So these, what I love about them, unlike some of the other baby bottles, this one only has a few parts. And like the Dr. Brown bottles have like a million parts, and so do some of the other ones like the Mam. But this one is just so easy to clean. So the nipple itself is what controls the airflow. There are like little holes or something in the nipple, and that prevents the air from building up in baby's belly. And again, my daughter was colicky. We used these, and they, if anything, they helped the colic. They definitely didn't make it worse. We tried all of the bottles, and these are what we landed with, and these are what I will stick with the next baby, because they're so easy to use, easy to clean, and we just had no issues with them whatsoever. Real quick, if you're enjoying this video, hit the subscribe button. I plan to do a similar unboxing video with the Amazon baby registry bag, so if you're interested in seeing that, hit the notification so that you'll be alerted when another video comes out. what is next, it is Dress scent boosters. I'm going to pass on these because a couple of reasons. So any kind of scent or anything is just adding one more like unnecessary thing that could irritate baby's skin. It might smell great. I have no idea because I can't really smell it through the bag, but I prefer not to add extra stuff that's going to possibly irritate my daughter's skin because she's got sensitive skin. And another reason is that I have heard a lot of negative things about Dreft, even though it's marketed as like this, must-have baby item. I've heard that all free and clear and Tide free and clear, those laundry detergents that are just like free of fragrance and dyes and all that kind of stuff, that those are actually much better for your skin, and that the Dreft apparently it has a lot of things that can irritate your skin. Boogie wipes. So these are great. They're saline tissues essentially just to wipe baby's nose off with. They're great for toddlers, honestly. I think it was more effective. It is more effective for my toddler than it is for babies. A nice thing is it's got a $1 off coupon. And I will say these are not like a necessity because you can also just use a regular tissue. But the saline aspect of this is kind of nice. So if they've got like crusties on their nose, then that takes care of it. Next, we have Aveeno Baby Wash and Shampoo. And I think that this is great. My pediatrician recently recommended this stuff actually because she said that it's super gentle. It does have natural oat extract, which is great for sensitive skin. And my daughter has eczema, and so this was actually recommended to us. Okay, so Dapple Baby bottle and dish soap. I actually just learned about this stuff because evidently you are not supposed to use Dawn to wash your baby bottles and nipples and things like that, which I think I used Dawn like the entire time with my first baby because, like I said, I just recently learned that. And I don't think it had any negative effects on her, but it's one of those things you learn and then I guess do what you want with that. But I am actually pretty happy about this because knowing that you're not really supposed to use Dawn on baby stuff because of, I guess, just the harsher chemicals, I would like to try something that is more gentle, and I've heard some really good things about this stuff. And again, it comes with a $1 off coupon, which is nice. So, yep, I'll be trying this stuff. Okay, so I know I was just telling you about Dr. Brown bottles. So, again, take what I say with a grain of salt because some people love these bottles. I know a lot of moms who use Dr. Brown bottles, like for all of their babies. They love them. And there's nothing inherently wrong with these. I just think that they are a little bit pricier and they didn't actually do anything to help with my baby's colic. That doesn't mean it won't help with someone else's baby's colic. But the thing that we really didn't like about Dr. Brown bottles is all of the parts. So you have to take off this little green piece, and there's like this piece, and there's this piece, and this piece, and you just end up having to separate those and wash them all, dry them all separately, and it just becomes a little bit more of a hassle than I personally wanted when I was dealing with a colicky newborn. So let's see what else we have in here. We have Millie Moon luxury diapers. I don't know anything about these, to be honest. The more diaper samples you can get like this, the better, because if you find that your baby has like a sensitivity to a specific diaper, but you don't want to go out and buy a whole case not knowing whether or not they're going to take to that kind of diaper, it's great to just have a little pack, like a little 2-pack, just to test it out when you're trying to find a diaper that your baby's skin can tolerate well. So then you can just whip out this little pack when you're trying out diapers, and if you like it, then buy yourself a new case. And I see another pack of diapers. So this is a 3-pack of diapers, which is great. It is Huggies special delivery, and These are more of like a sensitive skin diaper, 100% breathable outer cover, free of parabens, fragrance, and chlorine. They are hypoallergenic and dermatology tested, so that's great. Nothing bad to say about these. It says that it's their softest with plant-based materials, so eco-friendly if that's your concern. Again, it's just great to have these packs of samples so that when you're trying to find a diaper that your baby's skin can tolerate well, it's great to just have a few to try out before you have to buy the whole box. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing as an experienced second-time mom. Subscribe for that next video about the Amazon box and to see more content like this. Bye, guys.